Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here. It is Adam Chapman, Todd Chase Jr. back here in the booth. Todd, good to have you back here. COVID free, I think.
Yeah, for the most part.
For the most part, you went out in public today. You better be. Do your part.
I know. I was coughing on everybody.
That is not funny. That is not funny at all, Todd. You should not say that. Welcome to a Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. I hope I say that right. Probably not. Welcome to Montreal. This very fun 14-turn track. Todd, your first time here. Thoughts on it so far?
Not a lot of runoff. You know, especially out of the chicanes and out of these tight turns. You know, one small mistake and you're into the wall or you're spinning out from the grass. So it'll be interesting to see how these guys go through this racetrack.
Yeah, me too. I like this track. Like, I am a big fan. I did an Xfinity race here a long time ago when I first started iRacing. Really fun place to race in general. Right now, Nicole Kopker on top of the board here in qualifying as we get set to go 30 minutes here in the Red Sox Racing Series. This is the, Todd, next to final race, I do believe?
Yes, this is the fifth out of the sixth races that we have. So,
and not only that, if I got my points correct, probably not. Ross Booth currently on top of the board, which is very interesting. We'll have to keep an eye on that. And we go to where next week? It is Canadian Tire.
Yes. Gotcha.
You just said yes. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, boy. It's great to be back here in Canada.
Canada. Yeah, welcome to Canada. The twin sister to the United States of America. Sorry, Les. I do like this place. I'm looking forward to Mosport. Actually, that's one of my favorite tracks to go to on the service. I love Canadian Tire. I think it's fun. We was here a long time ago. I forgot when it was. It's been a few seasons now since we came here.
Yeah, it's been a while.
But, yeah. So we got 27 people in here tonight. There is some newcomers that we've seen. One of them, I'm going to try to pronounce his name. Do not laugh. But Eric Della Riva, I believe is how you say his name.
Della Riva, yeah.
Della Riva, yep. So he hasn't qualified yet. Right now on top of the board, Nicole Kopker in qualifying on top of the board. Ross Booth, we'll watch him for just a second. There he is on your screen right there. Currently sitting third in a very nice number 6 Audi.
Yeah, and we were talking before we went on the air that there's a big name not even in here.
Yeah,
it was Paul Gibson.
I don't think he was here last
week. I think he's been gone for a few weeks.
Yeah, I think so too. So, Todd, Christmas coming up. You just told me that you're getting your girlfriend a puppy, right?
No, she's not getting a puppy.
My screen just froze. There we go.
Well,
that was weird. That was strange. Anyway. So, like I said, qualifying going on. So, no puppy?
Nope, no puppy, no nothing. She didn't reply to a message when I was asking her what she was doing, so she ain't getting nothing.
So, no presents at all?
Nope. Not unless she tells me what I'm getting.
That's so messed up. That is so messed up. David Shutt just jumped up to second on the board. Ross Booth jumped to second on the board. I think I know what I'm getting for Christmas.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I figured it out. Would you like to know?
I would definitely like to know.
Probably some coal.
You might... Well, yeah, that's a definite.
Santa Claus
from what I've been told.
Santa Claus is pathetic, so I'm going to punch him in his mouth when he walks through the door for bringing me that. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm getting. Either way, I don't care. I'm looking forward to it, though. So, yes, to let you guys know, broadcast tonight, broadcast tomorrow night at 12. No broadcast Saturday, broadcast Sunday, broadcast Tuesday. I will say the week of Christmas, or actually next week, we will not be broadcasting on possibly next Tuesday or next Friday because work, unfortunately, Christmas time, I'm busy. and work in retail, they absolutely love working in Christmas time, so or really late and stuff. So unfortunately, it looks like I won't be able to make Tuesday, but and Friday as well because I got some personal stuff going on that I got to do Saturday morning. But yeah. So, but it's okay. Also, Christmas week, I don't think we will be broadcasting at all.
Yeah, I don't think we will either. I mean, I think we were talking about this. I think we were talking about this on Tuesday. Yeah. How the Tuesday night league might be the only one possibility.
I think that is the only one we will be broadcasting. Christmas don't fall till a Saturday, so these guys are actually off because the schedule is over. ASL is off because the season's over. Midnight Thunder is off because the season's over.
Yep.
So a lot of seasons are coming to an end. Actually, there will be probably a few weeks where we do not broadcast nothing. But like one.
It's going to be weird, but
it'll be nice
at the same time.
It will. So we are getting ready to go here.
Yep.
From the great state of Montreal. Is it a state?
I think it's a province.
Is that what they call it?
I think so.
Could be. All right. Well, let's get ready to go. Green flag here in just a minute. Todd, who you got to win?
Well, I know we were joking around with him about being a crazy driver here, but I think I'm going to go with the 10, David Shutt.
Good pick. I'm going to be honest, man. I'm going to go Ross Booth. That's tough, though. That is tough, though, to pick from. I'm not going to lie. Either one you go on that, it's going to be tough, you know. I don't think there's a wrong pick.
I don't think so either. Not in this series.
Anyway.
But here we go. Field's starting to grit up.
Welcome back to the booth, Todd.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It has. Well, you did it, what, Tuesday? All right.
Tuesday, yeah, but...
We'll get a look here at your starting lineup as the grid is falling in here. And we're going to kind of do this quick because it does not take long for these guys to get going. There you go. Nikhil Kopker, David Shutt, Ross Booth, Ryan Rakowski, Cameron Bidwell, Justin Kirby, Trip Brown, Mark Zdrowski, your top 4 rows. Next page, we have Terry Dahl with top 10 qualifying effort with Tommy Ryan. Good to see Tommy back in here. Nick Steen, Mark Wilson, Robert in 13th, Shane Hunter, don't laugh, Reed Rundle, Brandon Johnson in row 8. Row number 9, we got Brian Arby and Les Turner, Jace Prostel, Bill Palucki, David Williams, Zachary Sullivan, Dwayne McCarthy, and Cody, Letterly. There we go. I know English. In row 12. Row 13, we got Austin Drake, Eric right there in 26th, and Bill Pickett. I believe they say.
I think so.
From Tennessee, we have trouble.
Yeah. Waiting on the field to start kind of pacing here. I believe they got to go through the chicane before the start-finish line, and I think the race actually starts before then. I think they get the green flag before then, don't they?
Probably not. I don't know.
I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong too, to be honest. But we are getting ready to go. Pace start. One quick thing, Todd, we need to mention real quick before we go green is very cold tires right now on these cars. Very cold tires because we're about to go green already. So something we got to watch out for, especially in turns 1 and 2. So there we go. Green flag is set to come out. Oh, by the way, it is a single file start, by the way. Pace car drops in. Here we go through the chicanes.
Here we go.
Green flag set to come out. Todd, bring it to it.
As Nikhil Kompker getting ready to get the green flag here. And there you go. Green flag is out here at Montreal. Nikhil Kompker going to lead this field down into turns 1 and 2. You see him kind of cutting out across the rumble strip right there. Luckily, he didn't have any issues, but that's always one of them things, Chapman, at these races. These rumble strips, you know, it's just like
Very
if you
slick.
touch the grass, you can wreck instantly.
Yeah, this rumble strip's very slick. Here we go, watching Mikhail work through this chicane. Very tough chicane here. Very good passing opportunity, however, on the exit. Gosh, I love that paint Mikhail's running tonight. That thing looks nice.
Mm-hmm.
Looks really good. So that's what we're watching right now. As the battle for the lead is underway. David Shutt getting the toe down the straightaway. Lots for him to make a look. Not yet. Well, it's
Nikhil, he overshot that chicane just like there. He's going to have David Shutt all over him.
I don't know what camera I was
David's going to look.
Fantastic. Here comes David.
Yep. David going to look to the right of Nikhil.
Very
look like
interesting.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to have to run out of the corner.
How about that?
Clear.
That's a big move, Todd. That's a tough pass to do on the outside, especially in that corner. And he's going to defend the inside here, but Nikhil getting to run down the straightaway. Oh, a little tight there as they head into the tough chicane here. Yep, there they go. Ross Booth got punted. He's going to hit.
Yep.
Oh, Ross did actually not go there. Todd, he actually got back out on track, I believe.
Yeah, I believe he saved it, but he's going to lose a few spots here.
Off the fifth. Here's a replay.
Oh, little contact here while you're looking at that replay between our leaders, David Shutt and Nikhil Kompker.
That was Ryan Rakowski that sends Ross Booth to that corner, but luckily Ross able to recover.
So far, so good through the rest of this field. I don't think anybody's gone off track just yet.
Terry Dahl's driving a nice car. It reminds me of the Joker. I like that. Currently ninth right now. He's Tommy Ryan, a very good. I'm going to be honest. I've known Tommy for a few seasons now, not only from here. He's won multiple championships, but I never would have thought he was an oval racer until he won the 7500 truck championship. We both called that racer. He's a great driver.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably one of the greatest all around.
Yeah, he's really well versed in racing. So. Good to see you. All right, back up towards the front a little bit. He'll still putting a little bit of pressure here on David Shutt. It'll be still tough to make this pass.
He's gonna try down here.
Oh, here
right here, he's gonna look to the left. You always seem to do that. We have had issues.
There hasn't been a lot going on.
A lot of good racing here between the top five right now. We got a good battle here between Wachelski and Cameron Bidwell here for fourth. Ross Booth still currently running fifth. Trying to settle back in and kind of regain everything. You got Justin Kirby here, 6th, Trent Brown 7th, Mark Kudrowski 8th, Terry Dahl 9th, and Tommy Ryan running 10th.
Bear with the guys. I know I'm not sure right now. I'm trying to load up our actual thing. I had another one I was working on a long time ago. I do know I will be honest, I don't know. Talking about with
yeah. Through the chicane here before the start-finish line. Looks like nobody has any issues going through there. Pretty much starting to space out. Got a battle here. Looks to be like Reed Rundle has gone around Brandon Johnson, possibly.
So. I think the thing is
And we look through the rest of the field, looking at Les Turner here, the 01. Batman themed. Your favorite car, I guess you would say.
hey, don't dat the bat. Just saying right now. Let's see, biggest battle, Todd, if I could find it. Back in 18th, Les Turner is under attack for that spot.
Yep.
We're working on that.
We almost had a battle here, I believe, for the 3rd and 4th position between Michalski and Bedwell again.
Ross Booth's still running 5th. We are thinking pit stop's going to happen a little after halfway. Probably about 12 minutes or so left in this race when we'll start seeing pit stops. That's something we both have kind of learned with this group, that they pit a little bit different than what you would expect. But
Yeah, I'm thinking between maybe laps 9 to 12, I think, maybe.
Yeah, that definitely could be when we see these guys do that. We'll just kind of keep an eye on that.
I want to mention the 74 of Eric Dalla Riva did get around Brian Irby.
Yeah, he's down
for the,
up to 17th, right?
Yep.
Mark Wilson trying to close it on Tommy Ryan. Oh, somebody got the wall there. Who is missing? There's another big name missing. Mitch Heller.
Mitch Heller, yep, you're right.
I was wondering where he was. Huh. Try to put your action done well on. I'm not sure. Hopefully everything's good.
He may have used this week as a drop week.
Yeah, it could have been. Watching Cameron Bidwell, he has closed that gap up on 3rd place, and we also got a gap closed in on the lead as well.
Yeah, David still currently trying to hold off Nikhil Kompker in the 42. Going to go a little wide there and defend the spot for a moment.
He's good with that run out of that corner. I don't know how he's able to get that corner so well, but he looks really good on the exit of it.
See if Kompker can actually get a toe through this little backstretch, if you will, or, you know, get through this chicane.
That was a good exit there. May have a chance. Don't think he's going to.
Well, he's got the run now, but he decided to back off.
Could be a little bit of drafting here too, which will help them save that fuel a little bit, so you can take a little bit less, which is always a big thing.
On here, see the rest of the field. Everybody pretty much spaced out from now.
Tommy Ryan's still putting a little pressure on Perry Dahl. Not much has happened right there. That's the thing. This track's very tough to pass on. It's not an easy track by any means to pass on. You have to really, you kind of got to really take your time on it and hope the car in front of you makes a mistake. There is passing zones in it, but it's more braking zones. Chicane exits, a big thing here. That's probably your biggest, as we see Eric now working side by side with Brandon Johnson. This is for 15th, and Eric has taken that away. Johnson let him have that spot. Change, big change. Nikhil Kopker, something happened, Todd.
Yep.
He is getting past. He drops back to 4th.
Yeah, I believe he must have blown a corner, didn't slow down fast enough, or overshot the corner or whatever, and had an issue.
No, he just slowed down. Yeah, maybe that's what it was, because he did slow way down. Falls back in line behind 3rd place of Cameron Bidwell, so Ryan Wachowski moves up to 2nd now, and we'll see for how long, because here comes Bidwell with a big run. Kind of gets blocked a little bit there. A great view here. You can see these very tricky right to left hand turns.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing here, Todd. Not a lot of room, like you said, not a lot of runoffs. A little bit of grass. That grass is definitely not your friend. Very easily can get mixed involved with that or hit that on these exits. So you got to be a little bit careful not to run too wide.
Yeah, like you said, you definitely got to tiptoe your way around this racetrack, but at the same time, you know, you can't go too slow because then you got to defend your spot. As you see the 03 here or not the 03, the 56 Cameron Bidwell getting a run here on our second place Ryan Wachelski.
Here comes the run.
Yep. But Ryan gets that run out of that corner just like David Shutt does. He's able to defend that spot for now.
Oh, here he comes. Well, maybe not.
I don't think you can count out Nikhil just yet.
No, I think these pit stops that we're going to be seeing is going to be big. That's something we're going to kind of have to keep a close eye on, I believe.
Thought I seen Ross Booth getting into the outside wall there for a second. I was kind of riding on board, I believe, with Cameron Bidwell and thought I had seen him maybe touch the wall or something. I could be wrong, but nonetheless, he's still trying to gain on Nikhil here. Good battle here for third, fourth, and fifth. Or I'm sorry, this is fourth, fifth, and sixth.
Alright, so we're still watching just doing the top 5 right now, but let's jump back a little bit because Mark Wilson closing the gap up a little bit here on Tommy Ryan for the 10th spot. He's been closing it out a little bit the last few laps.
Yeah, Mark's one of them guys that has slowly, I think, started to gain momentum on getting some decent finishes here in the series. I mean, I know I've been gone for at least a week or two here, but from what I had seen in weeks past, you know, he's gotten better. Clean Hunter has gotten around Robert in the 199. We got somebody coming down pit road.
Yeah, I did hear that a while back was Mark Strowski.
Yep.
Tommy Ryan getting around Terry Dahl here, Todd.
Yep. And you've seen how long it took Tommy to get around Terry. You know, I believe it was about 4 or 5 laps it took him to get around him. So we'll see what happens here. Terry currently trying to hold off Mark Wilson and Nick Stein right here.
Reed Rundle back here in 16th as well. He's putting some pressure on Brandon Johnson. Biggest mover right now is Eric Dalla Riva in the 13th spot. He is currently up 13 spots for now. He's trying to work his way forward towards the front. He was really fast in practice. Didn't qualify.
Mm-hmm. I think at one point he was, what, third on the board in practice?
Which is kind of why I was surprised by qualifying, but this is his first race, maybe not knowing how clean these guys actually are.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, Eric doing a nice job for the most part right now. Like you said, up 13 spots.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Currently running 13th.
Started back in 26th. Yes, the Audi. Yes, it is. And here, he just wrecked Todd.
Yep.
Missed the braking zone going towards the pits, and he's going to keep going. Luckily, it's kind of weird. He decides to back up. He decides to back up. We got another car coming to pit road. That was Brian Arby to the pit road.
Yeah, that was a little strange coming out of the 74. I guess you could say we kind of gave him the broadcaster's curse.
Yeah, of course he did.
And
Hey, if you don't get that at least
unfortunately.
one time from us, though, have you really been broadcasted by us?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you got to get it at least once. It's only fair.
But up front, it still is David Shutt leading the field. He's got a 0.6 of a second lead over Ryan Wachelski. Cameron Bedwell currently running third. Nikhil Comper fourth. Ross Booth still running fifth, doing a nice job after recovering from that overshot a few laps ago.
You see Ross right here on your screen right now. A little bit of damage to the back end of that number 6 car, but trust me, he's not out by any means. He's still got a chance of finishing really well, maybe even picking up a win still. Something we'll just have to wait and see, but not coming to pit lane yet. We are probably just a couple minutes from seeing pit stops. We got about an estimate of 10 laps to go. Make that 9 laps to go now. We're estimating 19 laps, but we still got about 13 and a half minutes. That may change a little bit here after pit stops, but by the way, fastest lap time of this race is by Eric Dollar Ridley. He set that on lap 3, so he was definitely coming to the front.
I believe we also got an issue with Shane Hunter. I think he lost a few spots here. He decided to come down pit road and see what happens here. I believe Mark Wilson's on pit road as well.
It's a nice car Shane's driving. I like that.
It's different.
It is different. Down in the way, Shane, 10.9 total time in the box. He's going to spend about 39 seconds on pit lane, make that 40 seconds even on pit lane. Good race here out of pit lane with the 3-2-3 of Mark Wilson. And, a little bit of contact, but they actually blinked through each other, thank goodness. Nothing really going up front too much, are they?
No,
Not
it
yet.
does look like second, third, and fourth are possibly starting to get a little busy here before the pit stops. But overall, everybody's just kind of, I guess you could say, riding around. Cameron Biddle had a little bit of an issue there. As I believe Terry Dahl has come to pit road now. Yep. Terry Dahl on pit road. Just Kirby on pit road. Ryan Wachelski on pit road. So that's going to give Nikhil the second position. Going to give Cameron Bidwell the third position and Ross Booth the fourth. Trent Brown to fifth now. Tommy Ryan doing a nice job, currently running sixth. It'll be interesting to see when these guys decide to come down pit road. I mean, if I'm David Shutt, I come down possibly in the next couple of laps.
Yeah, I think that he's going to have to be the one that will possibly have to come down first, just because he's been out front for so long. You know, no draft help, not towing behind anybody. So, I mean, all these guys probably hit her at the same time either way. But
Probably.
Yeah, so we may go ahead and see him come this time. Pit road's going to be important here because you can lose a lot. It's a long pit road getting on. Here he comes.
Yep. Yeah, and look at just how much Nikhil had caught up to David, you know, getting in on the pit road.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you could lose a lot of time getting to pit road here, like coming into pit road. Ross Booth was able to take the lead on pit stops. We'll see how that plays out for him once he hits pit road. But see everybody sliding into their box. So these cars actually slid quite a bit. She's actually surprising.
So yeah, like you mentioned, Ross Booth currently out there by, well, it's kind of growing right now by 29 seconds over David Shutt, but that's because David Shutt and Nikhil Conquer are on pit road.
Yeah, I will say Nikhil actually had a better stop than David. He actually had about almost a second quicker stop. He was able to work up on the back bumper of the 10 now. And then Cameron Bidwell and Ryan Rakowski pretty close as well. Cameron had a better stop than Ryan. Ryan actually lost the spot on pit road, it looks like.
Yeah, it does.
Here comes Booth, I believe, this time, right?
What's that?
Booth should be hitting this time, I would guess.
I would guess, yes. I mean, he could possibly go one more lap around, just because he was currently running, you know, I believe it was 4th or 5th there before everybody decided to come down. And he's actually going to come down pit road right now. So right now we're going to see David Shutt. He's going to take over the race lead again from Ross Booth. And his lead ain't going to be much.
No, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see where Ross comes out there and all this. It's talking about the COVID call.
Yep.
5 laps to go. About 8 minutes. Well, 8.5 minutes. Ross just now blew the pit road. And yeah, so it does look like that's going to be. Oh, Ross is going to beat him out pit road, Todd.
Yeah, he's currently
got
a 0.3 of a second lead now.
Now, he did take less fuel, I will say. He took a second less fuel than Nikhil. He took 2 seconds less than David. So, we'll see how that. Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
Because not only do you have to make it the rest of the distance to get the checkered flag, but you got to come back all the way around again on the cool down lap. Otherwise, it's a 4-point penalty. So it'll be interesting to see if the 6 can actually make this work. You got a good battle here between David Shutt and Nikhil Conquer. Top 3 pretty much broken away for the most part.
Right now, first and third, right now, all within a second of each other. Full field rundown. We'll give it to you right now. Todd, you want me to do it?
I can do it.
Right,
Ross Booth currently leading the field. David Shutt currently running second. Nikhil Conquer running third. Ryan Wachowski running fourth. Cameron Bidwell fifth. Justin Kirby sixth. Tommy Ryan doing a nice job running seventh. Trent Brown running 8th, Mark Kudrowski 9th, and Terry Dahl doing a nice job running 10th right now. Mark Wilson 11th, Shane Hunter 12th, Nick Stein 13th, Reed Rundle 14th, Brandon Johnson 15th, Eric Dalla Riva 16th, Les Turner currently 17th, not having the run that he would like tonight, that's for sure. Zachary Sullivan running 18th, Brian Irby 19th. And then you got David Williams here in 20th, James Prosto Jr. 21st. I believe Dwayne McCarthy blinked. He's
22nd.
He's 22nd right now. Austin Drake 23rd. Bill Polucki 24th. Cody Letterly 25th, and Robert in the 199 in 26th.
Hey, I just got to shout out Mark Kudrowski's paint. I love that spec map they're running on that. It's really good. Anywho, up front, Ross Booth holding on to the lead, Todd, at the moment.
Yeah, he's actually extending it.
He is, so it's very interesting. I mean, he was fast. That's the thing. He was very fast in the race a moment ago. Just kind of got a shot from the back from Ryan Lipowski at sitting back to 5th. So a quick pit stop by that team. And look at David Shutt flashing his lights. Very interesting. Everybody trying to mess up.
Who was that? I believe that was Gilles had an issue.
It was. He's going to lose some spots. He goes back to 5th. Here's what happened. Oh, yeah, he just missed that braking. Had to cut the corner off, unfortunately. Good battle up front right now with some shut down a little bit, but Bidwell with the run here all around Wachowski for the third spot.
And now it's kind of turned into two separate battles. You got Ross Booth trying to hold off David Shutt, and then you got Wachowski trying to hold off Bidwell.
I also want to mention that Nikhil Copper just got the wall pretty good. He's able to keep going, but not what he wanted.
No, especially after, doing everything you possibly could do there on that pit stop, he was literally there.
I'm laughing at David Shutt because I keep seeing him flash his lights at Ross Booth, even though he's not really near him, trying to mess him up.
Uh-huh.
Right there is going to be David's a shot to get a pass on Ross if he's able to get it. It's going to be that corner back there. We're going to battle for third.
Yep. Ryan Wachowski trying to hold off Cameron Bidwell.
They was side by side a moment ago. Watch for Cameron to swing out. Yep, now swing in.
Yep.
He's going to run. Not going to have the inside line on the second part of this chicane, so we'll see if it works, but we'll have it on the first part. Yep. Oh! Whoa!
Contact right there. Big contact. That's going to allow Nikhil to kind of close in on this.
Yeah, he's going to make it 3 wide here in the turn 1,
Yep.
Todd. This ain't going to be good. Cameron Bidwell checks out.
I believe through that chicane there, I think these guys are thinking, I'm going to outbreak you, and neither outbraked each other.
Oh, there is probably some words being said right now.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting turn right there, but Justin Kirby's had an incident. No, he was on pit road. Not sure what happened.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Justin Kirby. He's just gotten around. Well, I think he's battling here with Brandon Johnson.
Yeah, he was on pit road and he came off. I don't know why he was on pit road. He spent 3 seconds there, so may have got some damage really hard and had to come down pit road. I'm not sure.
But up front, it's still Ross Booth holding off David Shutt for now. He's got about a half a second lead on David Shutt, as you see David Shutt blinking them headlights again, trying to mess him up.
Yeah, it's just a little distraction. I'm curious about how often they do that real off. I've watched like the Daytona 24. You don't see them do it, and honestly, it may be just the rules for them to do it. I'm not 100% sure on that, but be curious to know.
Wow, you can see how fast David Shutt closes in on Ross Booth, but then it seems like Ross is he's too good. He's got the clean air out in front of him. I don't know if clean air really means that much here. Oh, David's definitely putting some pressure on Ross right now.
I love getting
that's for sure.
spam messages in our YouTube.
Yeah, it's kind of like an everyday occurrence now for that, isn't it?
Oh, Ross sitting in there pretty deep. That was really interesting.
Yeah. I think David's basically doing the same thing on certain corners, and it's actually working for him, but then there's some that, Ross is able to kind of pull away.
Good. He's able to keep that gap where David can't get a run on him straight away. We're coming to the white flag, Todd, next time by. David's really going to have to push it here. And there's his chance right there in that corner is where it's going to happen at, I feel like. David's been good there all night, but still not able to get close enough to get a run here.
No, it looks like Ross is just doing just enough to kind of preventing David from doing whatever he needs to do. David's gonna flash the lights again as they work their way through the chicane here, coming to, I believe this is the white flag.
It is the white flag. David looked a little bit better out of that corner that time. Let me close the gap in a little bit. Yeah, you see him trying to get to the back. Oh!
Oh!
Uh-oh.
Oh,
David,
this is not going to be good.
David's actually slowing down. I don't think he wanted to do that. And yeah, here comes the kill. Yeah, he did not want to do that.
No, I think that was just a classic over aggressive type
I think
of
he
move.
maybe tried to bump him, but now Ross has to try to run down to kill Kopker, who may have stole one here. That's exciting.
Yeah, I mean,
seen that in a
Gilles,
while.
if he's able to close this deal out, you know, he's gone through so much through this race. You know, he's gonna be super excited. He'll definitely tell you not the way he wanted to pick up the win, but
hey, take it any way you can get it.
Exactly. That's what I was just gonna say.
Because he wrecked at one point too. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure Ross is not happy, but I'm sure he knows that David did not do it on purpose. That's the thing. They've raced near each other long enough to know.
Right.
That was just racing deal. I mean, he wasn't trying to wreck him by any means. That's why he was stopped.
And unfortunately, Ross is still running second, so it's not like he lost a ton of positions.
Yeah, he's still going to keep his points lead.
Mm-hmm.
Or I would think so. But here we go, final lap, and we are coming to the checkered flag. It is going to be Mikhail Kopker stealing one away from Ross Booth, who will finish second. David just kills his car. He finishes P3, maybe. Oh, there's beating and banging across the line. And it will be David, maybe? Oh, no, there's three cars. Oh, there's.
Oh, Bidwell is involved in this, along with.
A lot of action after the flag here. It is David Shutt, not very happy already for what happened between him and Ross. And, you take that however you wish.
Yeah, there must have been some kind of issue between Cameron Bidwell and Ryan Wysztelski to get David Shutt involved in with that. You don't see David Shutt kind of.
Yeah, he looked a little mad on that one. I'm not gonna lie. We'll have to ask him. All right, your race winner. Well, Mikhail Kopker, sorry. Gets away with one on this one, and you got to give kudos to him where it is due, because that one's not easy. So shout out to him for doing so. Oh, by the way, Mitch actually did post in Discord. I did not see. He said he would not make tonight's race. So
gotcha.
Ryan Robertson also not making it here tonight. That was another name we missed.
Mm-hmm.
Zach Sullivan posted, he said, sad to say that I will be racing tonight and will likely be in someone's way at numerous points. Sorry in advance. I like that. That's me 100%. It's all right, Zach. We've all been there. He finishes 19th. So we'll talk to a couple guys here once they move on in. And I'm sure it's going to be some interesting interviews for us, hopefully.
Yep.
We don't ever see too much emotion out of these guys, so hopefully we get that. Maybe here tonight. Maybe not. I don't know what's going to be said. So, and by the way, you see these guys have to go around. That is just because it is a rule. To get maximum points, you have to go around and hit the back to pit lane, or at least near the pit lane, to get that bonus point or whatever it is. To not get the penalty, should I say.
Yeah, I mentioned it earlier. If these guys don't make it around, it's a 4-point penalty.
Yeah. Oh, look at Zachary. Ryan, I'm sorry, pulled up near David Shutt and stopped in his pit stall and kept going. That was interesting. Really interested on that one. That's something we just don't see here.
Yeah, definitely some events here that we're not accustomed to.
We haven't seen that. I'll be honest, it's been a while since old Derek Pemberton was in here. It's been a while since I've seen some heated exchanges.
Yep.
So I like seeing it. It's pretty cool. All right, so we are waiting for interviews here, and we will do so hopefully here in just a second. If not, that may be it, but we will wait and see. I know the Gilles in here, and we got him right now. So join with us here tonight. The guy that had an up and down and a very odd night was able to walk away with the win. Nikhil, you got a copy?
Yep, I hear you, Adam.
Man, a very interesting race indeed. You had a couple moments where it didn't look so good, but you was able to steal one away here at the end.
Yeah, it's kind of I'm disappointed with all the mistakes I made, but I guess other people also made some mistakes, and it's just lucky that I got the win. To be honest with you,
For sure, man.
but
So, sorry about that. Go ahead.
yeah, but I guess I'll take a win when I get it.
Yeah, you got to take any chance you can get. Talk about driving this place, man. There's not a lot of room here. Very easy to run off and hit the grass because there's a lot of grass on the exits of these corners where you can make a mistake, and everybody knows what the grass does to you. Talk about running this track.
It's tough, man. The you gotta hit the curbs to go fast, but if you do that, these cars sometimes just jump around, and it's not. It's kind of a if you're lucky, you'll get a good bounce. If you're not, you'll end up in the wall,
For sure on
kind of
that
thing.
one. We go to Canadian Tire, a place where everybody's pretty familiar with for the most part. What's your thoughts heading there?
Well, I kind of don't like the track,
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes if the track likes me this time around.
Hey, good job, buddy. Congrats on a win here tonight. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Yeah, just shout out to the entire PG-13 crew that was here today. I think all of us were driving different cars, so it was fun comparing notes between different cars. And yeah, and really unfortunate to Ross. I think he deserved the win over here.
For sure.
But,
Hey, good job, man.
Yep.
Thanks, buddy. All right, now here's will be a very interesting interview. Definitely wasn't intentional from what we've seen, Ross, but you may have other thoughts. You can talk us through it. Tell us what happened.
Uh, I'll just start off by saying it was a really good race up to then. I got sort of shoved in the last brake zone by my teammate who sort of missed his brake marker, and then I was sort of just riding in fifth, just trying to save fuel, and it worked. I got out front, sort of managing the gap to David there because I was sort of iffy on if I was going to make it back to the pits or not. And yeah, incident between Dave and I, that's just last lap going for it. I'm not upset or anything. I mean, I was disappointed to finish second, but
Sure.
I mean, he knows what he's doing. It wasn't intentional at all. It's just trying to go for it on the last lap. So it is what it is.
For sure, man. Well, you came in here with a points lead tonight, and we go to, I believe it was, you had the points lead currently, but we go to Canadian Tire next week, a track that you're familiar with. You've won there before. Thoughts on heading there?
Well, it's home track, Adam. So we got to always perform there. So that's a really good track. It's going to race a lot different than Montreal, for sure. You're sort of just in a train here, unless you really send it in a chicane, but then it just ends in tears because going too wide through these chicanes just never works out. But
For sure.
looking forward to it. Congrats to Nikhil. Those wins happen like that sometimes, so he deserves it. And we'll see everybody next week.
Good job tonight,
Or
buddy.
whenever.
I know that you definitely wanted this one, but still, a second place finish definitely could have been a win either way. Good job on a podium.
Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, and just shout out to David. He didn't have to. It's really good
sure.
racecraft to wait for someone to new wreck like that, and I hope people recognize that and do that moving forward as well.
Hey, I
so
agree.
shout out to him.
For sure, dude. Good job tonight.
Thanks.
Next up, we're going to talk to David Shutt. Very interesting race for this, sir. You and Ross, you got to talk us through your side of things before I get to the juicy stuff here in a minute. Finishing third, honestly, you could have been in victory lane, or Ross could have been in victory lane. Definitely wasn't intentional, but tell us about it.
Yeah, I just saw a slight glimpse of a gap, and I went for it, and it it shut immediately. So I was just trying to go for the win. But now that you look back at it, it was obviously a dumb move. I sent it in pretty far, and ABS on these cars, you can't really stop them very well. So yeah, on me. But it was a good race up until that point, a lot better than I thought it was going to go. I was really struggling. Not a fan of this track at all. But we brought home a third, so that's all right.
So I got to ask you, what was happening after the checkered flag? Because that was really interesting.
Yeah, I blew the last chicane,
Right.
so I was just blocking like crazy, and he ran back at me. He was mad because I blocked him. But yeah, it is what it is.
For
Not
sure.
mad about that.
For sure. Canadian Tire next week. I'm sure you're looking forward to that one.
Yeah, way better track than this
I
one.
agree.
So, I think we have a decent shot there.
For sure, man. Any shout outs you want to give out?
Just shout out to Nikhil and Ross. That was a fun race up until last lap, really. So go on to next week, and hopefully we can have another battle.
For sure, man. 11 laps led tonight. Good job on third tonight.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. And honestly, Todd, that really could have went either way. He mentioned Ryan when he was blocking and stuff. I mean, that really, he could have went from third to fifth easily because that was 3 wide coming across the line. Anyway, thoughts on that last incident, Todd? What do you think?
David, he owned up to it right away, and I kind of have to agree with what Ross said. You know, it was just last lap going for it, and you know, like David said, he's seen an opening, and it quickly slammed shut on him. No point intended on his last name there, but when you get a chance, you've got to take it, and unfortunately, it just happens like that. And you know, David did the right thing by slowing down and kind of giving him the position, because that's not the way he wanted to end this one. But for Nikhil to kind of steal one here, you know, sometimes that's the way it goes, and you just gotta rise to the occasion. And he did just that. So
yeah, I agree. You basically did exactly what I was going to say too. I do got to, you know, Ross shouted him out already, but I still want to shout David out, man. Nobody does what he did. He could have easily kept going. Like, he had the race won, you know, but he didn't want to win like that. So anyway, that's funny. Yeah, that's it for us tonight, guys. Hope everybody had a great time. That was fun. We will be back tomorrow night, late night. Forgot what we're going to be. I want to say Atlanta.
I believe so.
Or Texas. It might be Texas. Either way, we'll be live tomorrow night sometime, around 11:50ish. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always. Adam and Todd. God bless.